This is the first part of a word problem. So as we read through the given information, every bit of it is going to be used, but not all in part A. So this here is the graph of f, and we're being asked for the value of the integral of that function from -6 to -2. So we're really saying, hey, like, we have no idea what the graph does. Maybe it does this, who knows? But what is all of the area under the curve in the area we can't see? Well, the only way we're going to be able to figure that out is to use some information that was given. Here's that given information. They're telling us that when we add up the integral from -6 to -2, f of x dx, plus the integral from -2 all the way to 5, f of x dx, that's going to be the integral from -6 to 5. And they've told us that this entire thing is equal to 7. This portion of it from -2 to 5, we can actually figure that out because it's going to be all this area that I'm highlighting in yellow. That area we know. We'll have to figure it out, but this is going to be known, and this part is going to be unknown. So we're going to have an unknown part plus a known part equals 7. So we have to figure out what this known part is. Well, I can make this pretty quick and easy. This first part I'm going to label at 1 and 2 are equal and opposite. And since one is above the x-axis and one is below the x-axis, their sum will be 0. Then there's going to be this little portion here, a triangle, another triangle here, and then we were told that this was a quarter circle. And so this part right here will be, if we think about what the square would be, this entire area will be 3 by 3, or 9. And then if we thought about this quarter circle, well, that would be pi and r of 3 squared divided by 4 because it's a quarter circle. So this is going to be 9 pi over 4. So the yellow portion, the portion that's left, I'm going to call that area 1. Area 1 will be 9 minus 9 pi over 4, finding a common denominator. We're going to pretend that this was a no-calc problem because that's the way it was originally created. On your 45-minute AP test, we have no idea. But this will be 36 minus 9 pi over 4. So that would be area 1. This area will be a base of 1.5, or 3/2, a height of 3, so we would have 3 over 2 times 3 times a 1/2. Well, there's another 9/4. And then this little portion here will be 1/2 times 1 times another half, because we want 1/2 base times height, and it will be negative because it's below the x-axis. Well, that's -1/4. So let's sum up all of our areas. We had a 0 portion that canceled out, a -1/4, a plus 9/4, and a plus 36 minus 9 pi over 4. Or 36 minus 9 pi, -1 and 9 make 8, all over 4. 36 plus 8 will be 44 minus 9 pi all over 4. So that is now this known piece. This known piece is 44 minus 9 pi over 4. And this unknown portion, the portion that we were asked about, is now easily solvable. The portion that we wanted was 7, because we're going to subtract from 7 to get this unknown all by itself. 7 minus 44 minus 9 pi over 4 is equal to that area that was asked for. And I'm going to stop right now because I'm not tempted to do any simplifying so that I could mess myself up. If they say show all the work that leads to your answer, you don't have to simplify.